expect there to be more chippiness and physicality tonight. Here we go, underway from the Mexico City Arena. Chaparro wins the tip. 15-10 on the combined G League season as we reach the halfway mark of this 50-game campaign. Boo Buoy III starts things off with a splash from downtown, and he's already chirping at the Rio Grande Valley bench. And the Capitanes really struggled in the season opening tip-off tournament, first 14 games of the season, as Buoy starts hot, another tray. Hitting 4 or 5 field goals in the second half yesterday. Tristan Newton spots up and gets the quick answer. Extremely respected head coach in G League and pro circles, has been an NBA assistant as Bucknight gets to the rim and lays it in. This is his 99th career in the G League tonight. Newton, another triple, and it's raining threes out of the gates. But their true regular season started at the G League Winter Showcase, which counts this year for the regular season. Well, Newton's been red hot to start. Another triple. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. Felipe Hasse, LJ Figueroa, and Anderson Garcia all be away from the team due to FIBA World Cup qualifiers for their respective countries. As Newton hangs, knocks it down. Great start for Newton. Including an 18-2 fourth quarter run that virtually put the game away. There's 3 in the shot clock. Caver buries the 3, but has settled in on what's been a lineup system that works out pretty well. Tyler Smith, the lefty, trigger on the 3 is nothing but net. Can't hit the wide open 3, and it's a long chest pass up ahead. Crawford finds Smith. He's blocked. More good D. Allen keeps it alive. Hasse on the back down for the big Chilean. Look at him create into the paint. Baby hook, yes! Southern Miss standout, played at 3 different D1 schools, including South Carolina for a couple years. Smith gets all the way, but has it ripped out by Wade Taylor. Taylor, the no-look setup. Buoy, cash money on a 3. That's 4 of them already for Boo Buoy. On the other end, quick response. Teddy Allen behind the D. Garcia works on Matthews. Faces up, backs down, goes to the baby hook, just like Hasse did a moment ago. Former NBA players on the active roster. Tons of experience for this Rio Grande Valley team, who you just assume is going to be in the mix for the Western Conference title. Taylor stripped on his way in by Allen. Hasse goes back into his array of post moves. Can't get this one to drop. It's rebounded by McConnell. Oh, nice. No-look pass. Beautiful setup. Little 2-man game. Garcia and Figueroa, the countrymen, unable to connect. Mitchell tracks that one down, and McConnell ties the game. They go with the trap on Figueroa. That was deflected into the backcourt by Nix, but Figueroa, just a wild pass. Didn't have much help from anybody, and it's another Capitane turnover, leading to Smith on the other end. Nix weaves into the paint. Great move inside, and he gets the finger roll, arguing for an and 1. Bucknight open from the wing. That's a 3 for James Bucknight. Game where nobody's led by more than 6. It's been a competitive back and forth start out of the shoot. Taylor creates space, gets hard to the rim and finishes. What a play by Wade Taylor. G-League on ESPN Plus, punctuated by this finish at the rim by Wade Taylor. Corralled by James Bucknight. Bucknight the lob. Wow, Chaparro! Big finish up top. Unable to hit on the 3. And it's launched forward from Hasse. Bucknight, stop and start. Nice move into the paint, and English off the glass. Not listed on the injury report, but he is back in Edinburgh, Texas. This mid-range and by Ahmad Caver. Vipers have 3 former G League Ignite prospect players now playing professionally in the G League. Figueroa bump from behind, gets it back and scores. First bucket for Figueroa, who's been on a heater. Melendez been great recently for 3, but that one's off. That's been 9 of his last 18, most of this homestand. And right down Main Street, good finish. chatter, the barbs, especially when it's the second game of a back-to-back. You just know there was some bad blood after last night. 3 in the corner, and you can see she drills that 3 and has 7. Figueroa got an alley to the window and scores. Figueroa, little head fake, drives all the way. Figueroa lays it in. Pay the price. Figueroa, 11 of his last 16 from downtown. Catch and shoot 3. There's an answer. Nicely done. Isaiah Crawford, team's leading rebounder. Nearly 20 points a game as well. And it gets back. First, though, it's a, goaltend called. Vipers thought that block was clean. I think Bowie was saying, hey, where was the foul? I just got a hard shot. Well, here is a foul, and that's an and one. Coming right back at him. Crawford, really anybody. It's the Vipers' chance tonight. Just desperate to put an end to this home court streak as Melendez hard to the rim, finishes through contact. Ball nearly lost. 5 in the shot clock. Good ball movement. Extra pass. Smith for 3, but it's a long carry him out. 2-on-1. Melendez, right back to him. Bowie with the setup, and the Capitanes lead by 7. Tied for the largest lead the Capitanes have had. Bowie looking for the 3. It's nothing but net. Came out of the gates ready to fire. 2 threes in the first minute. Nix, the 4th Alaskan native to reach the NBA all-time. Here he sets up his teammate Tyler with an emphasis. Fired up to throw that one down. Get back to the NBA with this organization since he is a Houston kid. Played for his hometown Rockets. Taylor right over the top of Crawford. Feels like he has a mismatch on Bowie. Double comes. Passes out of it to Nix. In and out for 3. It's Garcia, who already has 8 rebounds. Had 13 of them last night. Sets up Bowie in transition. Bowie! Great finish at the rim. He has 17 already. He just short-armed it. Had the position, tried to go too quick. Leads to a transition tray. Tyler Smith. That's such a pretty stroke, but it was not super obvious. You can understand why the officials got deked a little bit on making that call. Here's Caver, who hits the 3. That is the 7th of the first half of the Capitanes. They open it up, 14-point lead, their largest margin. Tyler Smith unable to answer on this straightaway 3. I think Nix took another hit to the face. He's down behind the play. It's Taylor who makes the Vipers pay with a 3 of his own. Waving his jersey at his eye. He sets a screen for Nix somewhat half-heartedly, and Nix is in and out. Knight follows in, but can't hit the tip, and still doesn't look 100%. Bouknight, swim move past the D. 19-point first half. The ceiling is certainly very high. Melendez a big part of that as the rookie goes right to the rack and lays it in. He is really impressed. Vipers trying to just stay in contact right now. They get a hard finish at the rim from Cameron Matthews. Into Chaparro, right back to Bowie. Setting up Melendez, the corner 3. Bouknight faking the 3 with another former UConn Husky defending him. Gives it up, Bowie gets it back, Bowie, and up ahead, uncontested, the easy lay-in for Tristan Newton. Vipers need a big turnaround. It needs to start in a hurry. Teddy Allen gives it up. Nice passing. Sets up a wide open Isaiah Crawford, who finally has one. He was 1 of 5 from downtown. Right away, Garcia flashes open. Never picked up. That was too easy. Kicking to Caver and right back to him. Wade Taylor, the 4th. Short on a 3. Garcia there again, and 1. Having a big night, his 12th rebound already. That's just superior positioning right there. Teddy Allen beat Newton, the deep 3, short. Comes right to Crawford, who gets around that block attempt from Garcia. 22-point lead as Taylor makes the free throw. Nix right at the rack and lays it in, taking out some frustration. 5:28 to go in the third. And a takeaway by the Capitanes. Another lazy pass as they go up top. Figueroa. LJ Figueroa with the slam, and it's a 22-point lead for Mexico City. Tyler Smith unable to answer. Partial block on that three. Figueroa has been at the center of a lot of big runs in this homestand for the Capitanes. Haase now off the mark. Garcia fights for the board. That's 13 tonight and rocks the rim, hanging on to it for good measure. Everybody just cleared out. They knew it was coming for Anderson Garcia. Has the double-double. Crawford able to answer right back. Boat racing the rest of the league out of the gates of this regular season. Now a block of the big man Newton. Another miss underneath. Smith unable to hit. Taylor, the corner three. No, but Haase's there for the board. Sets up Bucknight straight away, rattles it home. Second-year pro out of Northwestern, giving Mexico City a 25-point lead, their largest of the night. Long way to go for the Vipers to come back in this one, but Caleb McConnell, 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Bouknight picked up by Smith, slipped out of his hands, right to Haase, kicks to the corner, and Figueroa does what he does best, another open three. Capitanes have to be thinking, that Figueroa guy just never misses, literally. Good lane goal, but Haase rejects McConnell. All of a sudden, Haase came and closed that off. Bouknight on the other end. No, Tippett is there! They're not a team that really goes into big lulls. Taylor on the drive and kick, open three. Bouknight on cue, another tray. That's 13 for 25 tonight. So that is now a 73-point aggregate lead for the Capitanes. Up top, there's Tyler Smith. If you're looking at it, the last 6 quarters, the Capitanes have outscored Rio Grande Valley by about 70. Block here by Smith. Crowd loves it when Roacho, the native of Mexico, gets involved, but here they watch Melendez. Nothing can go wrong for the Capitanes right now. A season in the G League as a prospect with the Ignite. Taylor, no. Gar to follow up and in. This was really their opportunity to try to make some inroads, make it a competitive finish. Instead, down 26. Bouknight, 3 seconds to go. Bouknight all the way. 7 wins in 10 days. They'll finally get 3 days off before the Sunday game against San Diego. Here's a tip in from Chase Jeter. Off the missed 3 by Mitchell. Knicks 1 of 6 from downtown. Bowie goes baseball pass. They'll leave Bouknight wide open, and he makes him pay. He has a history of big games against Rio Grande Valley. 28 against the Vipers earlier this year. 3 answer from Cameron Matthews. They've been one of the best three-point shooting teams in the G League, 2nd overall all season. Nix with a much-needed 3. That'll help him out in what's been a trying night. 2 completely different game flows, same result, at least on the scoreboard right now. Capitanes by 25 right now for the 2nd straight night, and they get an alter at the rim. 3-on-1, look out, it's Melendez who gives it up. Here's another look at how smart this play was for Melendez. Nix was right there to break it. The tallest player on the floor is Chase Jeter, the 7-footer. Playing in just his 2nd game with the Vipers. Pretty move around Chaparro on the baseline. It's Isaiah Crawford, no on a 3. Melendez just flying all over the place. That bad outcomes right to Nix, though. Blocked by Chaparro. Wide open look for 3. Dacian Nix has another one. 17 now on 3 threes. Bowie right at Jeter. Drawing contact and walk. We had a season high 29 a couple nights ago against Santa Cruz over the weekend. Off, but a follow-up and tip in. Chase Jeter. Had started the year with the Cleveland Charge, but was waived on New Year's Eve, only to be signed this past Sunday. Taylor, pretty passing. It's Bouknight again. Big 21-5 run. Got them up 19 at the break, and they have not looked back. Teddy Allen connecting on the 3. One more bucket from Taylor, one more bucket from Hasse, and that'll make it 8 guys tonight in double figures for the Capitanes. There's Nick's good-looking stroke from downtown. He's started to get warm just a little bit, 4th 3 of the night. He has 20 to lead the Rio Grande Valley side. 15th time Nick's has done that this year. Wade Taylor the 4th. Well, there's another guy in double figures. This will be 3 straight wins in the season series. Capitanes lost the first game against Rio Grande Valley on the road in Edinburgh. I was back in the tip-off tournament. Here's Smith getting all the way to the rim. Taylor and Hasse on the 2-man game. Oh, nice no-look pass. Figueroa, man, he has been on one. Good look underneath. That's Crawford. Crawford trying to get back to the NBA. Face him on Tuesday before hitting the road. They'll be on the road most of February as they get a steal. And the Capitanes right now, oh, get a big-time jam. 35-point lead for Mexico City. Smith way off on a 3. They're getting some revenge as well tonight. They gave up a 140 spot. There's Roacho underneath. That ties the record. Double figures now for the Capitanes. 3 with at least 20 as we're into the final minute, mercifully for Rio Grande Valley. They're just desperate to have this game end. A nice finish from Tyler Smith. Yeah, we don't need any more fisticuffs the way this game is played out. Regardless, Capitanes set a new franchise record, 139.